Welcome to another AMA with Kadena Ecosystem. In this episode, we'll be speaking with the team from Isoko. This conversation was recorded on September 27th, 2023, live on Twitter Spaces. The views and expressions in this AMA do not represent the views of Kadena Ecosystem directly and are not to be considered as financial advice. Please make sure to do your own research on the projects presented. Also, make sure to subscribe to our account to be alerted of new uploads. Now let's get started. Enjoy. Welcome everybody to another AMA with Kadena Ecosystem. Today we have back with us the awesome team at Isoko. They are working really hard to build some really amazing platforms on top of the Kadena ecosystem. So welcome. Good to have you guys back here.
Appreciate. Happy that that Chris met some other people from the team, especially the CTO of Isoko and KadCars in the conference. We have been preparing a lot for it, and we have a lot of fun tournaments coming up in our booth as well. Also a couple of speeches for the panel. One is the main speaker. Our CTO is going to go talk about how NFTs are more than just like pictures. So if you're there and for some reason are still listening to this AMA instead of listening to what people have to say in the conference itself, please do check us out there, say hello, say that Robert sent you, and just vibe with us.
Yeah, for sure. You can definitely find the Isoko guys. They're wearing some black hoodies with Isoko logos on them. Very easy to spot out. Very awesome guys. I was very lucky to chat it up with them a little bit. So very much if you're at the conference, I do definitely recommend going and speaking with them and learning more about their amazing platform. So let's maybe do a little bit of a roundabout for people who are listening to this and may not be familiar with Isoko and KadCars. Maybe just kind of a brief description of what Isoko is and what you guys are working on.
Well, to be as short and concise as possible, would describe Isoko as the first chain agnostic marketplace and Launchpad on Kadena. We initially launched with Launchpad only. We had 3 different gamified projects launched on our Launchpad, and we mainly started this project because with KadCars at first, it was the only project that we had. But then people started reaching out to us asking, could we do the same thing experience for them as we had KadCars? And we realized quickly there's a pretty big market gap there. So we created a Launchpad. And naturally, after Launchpad, Marketplace is the second most logical option. There was no marketplace that merges Marmalade and non-Marmalade NFTs to trade. So we're also filling in that gap. And lastly is the chain agnosticity. We really don't like how the braided chains work in Kadena. Naturally, it allows for it to be scalable, but also has this big drawback of terrible UX. So we created a chain agnostic tool called EasyBuy, where we take care of all the chain agnostic chain things for you. Like if you have money on chain 13 and 7, but the NFTs on chain 8, we're gonna move the money and buy our NFT for you. So yeah, that's about it. We started with the Launchpad, but actually to being still launch our marketplace. We tried to launch it with a lot of hype before, but a lot of things broke. So this time we're doing more of stealth launch, testing everything with the community slowly. If everything goes well and we are 110% of the product, then we go a bit more loud on the social media. But right now, if you guys want to just check it out, how it looks like and stuff, you can check it out. So that's about it. Halaf, maybe you want to describe KadCars, especially the most recent update. It's very colorful now.
Hey guys, thanks for having us. So I'll go quickly into KadCars. We've been doing a lot to basically redesign the alpha game. We've noticed a lot of requests for an improvement in garage mode when it came to being able to see the NFTs. So we've integrated multiple cameras. It was very important for us as well to get garage mode, the cars in garage mode looking close and realistic as possible to the NFTs that we have. So we've put in a lot of work lately to improve the lighting. So when new game launches, the cars will look significantly better inside the garage mode and on the track. We are introducing a new feature into the game called challenges, and the challenges will be live during certain tournaments. And then these challenges basically are your key to winning upgrades for your NFTs. During the course of the conference, you'll be able to head over to our booth, play the game, and have an idea of how these upgrades will look on your NFTs. And when it comes to the overall racing mode, we are in development of creating a dynamic camera. And what the dynamic camera would do is basically create a sense of additional motion to your drive. So instead of having a static camera just following you around, we have integrated a dynamic camera which would move left to right depending on the direction you're turning. We're programming it to kind of push forward or move in as you brake. As you accelerate, it would slightly go backwards. And what's cool about the dynamic camera as well is it's going to start allowing you to see a lot of the decals that you have on your car that you've been able to win over the past period of time. So overall, we're really pushing hard to have the next alpha launch update be one that really addresses all the major concerns, as well as concerns that the community's had, all the concerns that we've had, and we feel like it's going to be a cornerstone moving forward to the direction that the game is going to develop in.
Well, I love the idea of the dynamic camera mode. As soon as you said that, the thing that came to mind for me was if anyone's played Red Dead Redemption 2, you have that cinematic view that kind of follows the character around and gives you different points of views. That's kind of what flashed into my head, but following a car around on a racetrack. kind of sounds like that kind of vibe.
I know what you mean. So the dynamic camera is meant to make things feel a lot more exciting, but the problem you have with racing games is when you're trying to go as fast as possible, a stable camera is a lot more useful. So we are giving the option for both. So you can freely switch between either or as you see fit.
Now, just out of curiosity, will one of these camera modes possibly be from the cockpit and from the driver's seat kind of mode?
So those are definitely going to be integrated into the game with due time. We have a few locations. So one is closer to the end of the hood to give a not first person, but a forward camera kind of view. It's very popular in most racing games so that you see the track a lot more clearer in front of you. The other one we have is the third person view, which is currently what's being used. And then there's an extended third person view that we're working on at the moment as well. And then finally, the first-person camera view most likely will come in a bit later with the introduction of drivers into the car. So one great thing about the project is because we are upgradable, it allows us to constantly work on the NFTs and give over-the-air updates to the NFTs should the user accept these updates, or allow the users or players to win new updates to add or modify to what they already have.
Well, that all sounds awesome, and I love the whole working on the garage as well, because like you said, that's one of the things about these cars is that they're graphically stunning for one, and then you add the addition of the stickers and things like that. You want to be able to move around your car, look at your different stickers, show your car from different angles. I'm sure there'll be options to take screenshots, possibly share your stuff. Is there going to be any kind of direct share options in the game, which I think would be very awesome? Because I know if I was playing and I had my car all pimped out with all these awesome stickers, that I'd want to take screenshots and share them right away to my Twitter account and all my different social medias. I think that would be very also help, promote the game and promote the cars as well.
So the screenshot functionality. Oh, sorry, we're going over to that.
we need to add that. I remember actually CEO actually told me on one of our very first calls that we had that you guys need to add like a share button where it shares a screenshot directly as a hyperlink to Twitter or any other social media. This is it's not the first time we heard it, and Mo really need really need to write it down.
So definitely. So at the moment, we are working on a screenshot option for wherever you are at the game. You'll be able to take a quick screenshot and then continue your gameplay. The share button is an amazing idea, what I do really, really like. One quick thing that we kind of found while we were experimenting and testing is the way we're going to be rewarding stickers is going to come in phases. So during each tournament, there's going to be a theme. Depending on that theme, the stickers are going to be available. Now, during this Flux conference, the CypherPunk, we are going to be providing all NFT holders with their first free upgrades. So these upgrades will come in the form of Flux stickers. And again, you guys can head over to the booth, have an idea, see how that looks, and then we'll be posting pictures of those on Twitter. So anyone who is a NFT holder until the end of the conference timeline will be getting these stickers as like as a celebration of the conference.
Now, will this be just a direct airdrop? So even people who aren't at the conference will still get these?
All the holders will get the option, will basically receive the airdrop, and then it's up to the holder if they want to accept or not.
Awesome. That's really great to hear. And, just a simple way that you can reward your community for being involved, especially from the start, and being, early adopters, people who, it's a really good way to just kind of reward your community members and also, help support Flux, who you guys definitely are using for a lot of your infrastructure and things like that. So, it's very cool to hear that you guys are, supporting all of the different partners that you have within your own ecosystem as well. So really cool to hear. Now, when it comes to this, kind of covers both the Isoko and KadCars, is Marmalade V2. So now that we have testnet available for Marmalade, have you guys been interacting with the testnet at all, doing some trial runs, things like that? And how much is the full release of Marmalade V2 affecting your timelines and progression of your projects?
Regarding that, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Marmalade V2. We're still talking to the team if they're willing to do any of the changes, infrastructure-wise. Nevertheless, whatever the decision, I'm going to go with that. However, we cannot really give any concrete timelines at the moment. Like the testnet came out yesterday, I believe, or so. So from Isoko Cars view, we're going to need to migrate all of our Launchpad collections, so Boxing Badgers, Secret Gardens of Kadena, and Bushidos. For KadCars, it's got to be even worse, to be honest, the migration, because the Launchpad ones are from Marmalade 1 to Marmalade 2. And for KadCars, because we were moving at a significantly faster pace than Kadena was, we had to fork Marmalade and change the whole standard to fit our upgradability in our cars. So which means we are on a Marmalade fork. So, and then we're going to need to migrate to Marmalade 2, which is going to be a nightmare. But it's the step that we need to take for sure. And in that sense, I cannot give you any timeline specifically because we still need to really explore a lot of things. I know we still need to talk with Kadena whether their decision on how they're going to go with the testnet is final or not. But yeah, once Marmalade 2 is fully confirmed, then they say that that this is the final version. Then we're going to start working on KadCars migration, and once migration is out, we're going to be able to use that Marmalade standard for real upgradability. Because at the current moment, upgradability is done through Unity. But once Marmalade 2 is implemented, people are going to actually have NFTs, those stickers as NFTs, and they can combine the stickers with the car and have 1+1 type of NFT where you combine them both. So that's more or less it. I wrote that on Marmalade V2.
Yeah, it's always best not to set any kind of actual dates, because especially with something where, like with Marmalade V2 going fully live and operational and not in testnet, but actually on chain and everything, we don't really have any kind of concrete timeline of when that's going to happen. And I have been following along in some of the channels for Marmalade and for the testnet. And yeah, apparently, like you said, it's not exactly what the community was expecting. And it seems like a lot of things are not being built the way that it was kind of intentionally originally supposed to be, and that it's kind of getting convoluted between what the Kadena team wants and what the community wants. So I'm hoping that, because the community, without the community, there's no sense in even having a standard or having a Marmalade standard, right? So hopefully they do take in the considerations that I've seen a lot of really good devs in this space who have already been working with Marmalade in one way or the other, voice their concerns about V2, and hopefully they take those to consideration and to heart and listen to those people.
Yeah, I mean, you said it perfectly, to be honest. I believe you're talking about Pascal specifically in his infrastructure.
Correct.
Our CTO even said that his infrastructure is genius, and our CTO is an architect of systems, and he's a coder. Like, he himself is like a giga-brain guy, and I respect him a lot. And if he is praising somebody's design, it means it's extremely good, because our dev is extremely cocky. So it definitely was really good. Regarding the aspect of listening to the community, especially listening to the builders, for sure. I mean, like, Kadena is extremely small layer one, right? So like the people that are building on it, like, they're like betting that the team is going to listen to them. And I think it would be pretty foolish to do things your way, because this is the way you decided to go, and not accept work being done for you by the community and just doing the way the community wants, especially when they do it for you already. You have like all the design structures and everything. It would be pretty foolish from my perspective. Like, everybody has their what was the word I'm looking for here? Reasons, like, for why to go one way or another. But it's hard for me to understand at the moment if there are any.
Yeah, these issues were the reasons why we've seen, the butter forks. We've seen all these different forks of Marmalade in the past. I kind of thought that the whole idea of Marmalade V2 was to kind of bring all of these forks together, but making sure that, all of the needs of the community are met with some extra features on top of it, just kind of building out something better built on top of what is already existing, and to just kind of, go your own route and not listen to the people who are actually building these things. Because it's not like Kadena itself as a team is making NFT projects or anything like that. They're just building the underlying infrastructure. But at the same time, they do need to kind of take into consideration how people are utilizing the infrastructure that they're building. And, when you have amazing devs, like you said, like Pascal, like Amir, like many others who are looking at this code and being like, hey, this is way more convoluted than it needs to be. There's stuff in here that just doesn't work, and here you go on a silver platter, a working functional way to do this. I don't understand why the team wouldn't take that into consideration and build what the community needs and what the community wants. Because like I said before, without those communities, without those people building these projects on top of their infrastructure, there's no sense in them even building the infrastructure to begin with, if no one's going to be able to use it the way that they need to. And it's just going to continue to be this never-ending line of forks and stuff like that. So try to bring them all under one tree and bring everyone together is definitely, I feel, in my opinion, the best way they could move forward.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. It's also pretty straight from a business perspective, like I think it's, it's significantly more expensive to acquire clients than to keep the existing ones. I believe it's like 90% more expensive. So at the end of the day, like we build their Kadena, but at the same time, we're their clients, or that using their chain for our transactions, and our clients are using their chain for their transactions. So listening to this customer usually is like number one, key. Like this, in this sense, a customer is even giving you the solution and just asking you to provide it to them. Like you build it for you, and you just need to feed them. But yeah, I think it's enough about that. I think we need to talk in private maybe as well regarding some of the things. Maybe can try to collectively reply or something like that, because the way Pascal did was a bit harsh, I would say. But if us and you guys are agreeing with this, and I believe more people are agreeing with this, and we in essence are like the backbone of Kadena at the moment, we should definitely voice our concerns and back him.
Yeah, it was a little harsh the way he brought it forward, but at the same time, it's these things were brought up to the Kadena team in the past in very easy and explanatory ways, and seemed to be like, it almost felt like they were just ignored. So, I feel like Pascal was kind of in the right to step in and say, look, like, listen to me, like, look at what we're doing, take notes, figure out the best way to move forward so that everyone is happy. But like you said, we should kind of move on to this, because it's kind of beating a dead horse right now. And hopefully, like I said, that they do come to some kind of agreement around everyone, and Marmalade V2 becomes the next system that everyone moves to. Now, when it comes to your marketplace, you guys were talking before about it covering all of the different standards that are out there and becoming a all-in-one Kadena NFT space. With the V2, if V2 does release and they do make it, say, simple for V1 or forks to possibly migrate, are you still going to be trying to be that all-around inclusive marketplace and still supporting like Butter standard and all of these other standards that people have forked and created themselves?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's a pretty big pain in the ass to do everything as a one-stop shop. At the moment, you have like either Marmalade marketplace or Marmalade marketplace. We want to allow projects that either don't have enough developer power or just like our JFET projects. Like, we don't want to extend them, and there might be projects in the future that still for because aforementioned issues with Kadena, like that it just doesn't fit their project guidelines, so we're definitely planning on keeping that, on doing it now. We're planning on keeping it as well. Naturally, our prediction is that everybody's going to move to Marmalade standard, like even if they do it their own way, it's like still superior than using a fork. So yeah, at the moment, actually, we have only non-warm collections available on the marketplace, because our node is currently being synced up for Marmalade ones. Well, as soon as the node syncs up, there's going to be the Marmalade ones as well. I believe in total there's going to be like 10 starter collections. I'm not giving any timelines because we got really burned with that before. But yeah, then that's about it.
Well, that's very good to hear that, it's trying to include everyone. We went through the same pains with Koala Wallet of trying to get all of these different standards, because you have to index them in different ways and all that kind of stuff. It is a bit of a pain in the ass, obviously, but it is something that's better for the community to be able to be, like you said, kind of a one-stop shop kind of place, and something that everyone can utilize and use. So with that in mind, when you guys are moving into the future of Kadena and seeing where V2 Marmalade comes out and things like that, are you guys kind of on hold right now with your Launchpad because of these changes that are happening in the background? or are you still accepting projects that are looking to for a Launchpad type system? Because I'm starting to see a little bit more pickup in the community and projects actually starting to come out of the woods, kind of to say. Any talks of any other projects, or are you guys kind of putting things on hold when it comes to that right now?
Not really. We're still like the thing is, we're not forcing any like this development and stuff because like the current market conditions are just not the ideal ones for not the bull market, like for a really long time now. But we have two simple picture projects, low supply, low amount of ready per NFT. In talks with, they already in our Discord. Where for them we're waiting for Marmalade V2 because otherwise it would be pretty big issue, and like they're not rushing either. So we have two in talks with those guys. I don't know. Let me check if one project announced some more info about another release. Okay, they did. So Secret Garden, Kadena as well. They're gonna have their like blocks, heroes, and weapons coming out. So Kevin and Kyle are doing still a 1v1. We had a pretty long call with them, trying to discuss and see like how we should go about it. At the end, we decided, like that it would be pretty dumb to wait for deadlines from Kadena, because of our previous experiences. Like sometimes it's like, oh, we're gonna launch in 3 weeks, and this feature is gonna be out in 3 weeks, and like 3 months pass and there's still nothing. So we just decided not to wait, do Marmy 1 for these guys, and when it's ready, we're gonna migrate them to Marmy 2. And there's another really cool one that we have been emailing back and forth. They have their collection ready. I cannot disclose it at the moment. It has quite a bit of utility, but they're not rushing either. They're waiting for Marmy 2, waiting for a bit wider market conditions and such. If you have any NFTs that you would like to launch with us, please contact us via third DMs. I just want to point out that we're doing that. With the projects that are launching with us, we're not doing any like random project that they see that they will want to launch with us. We try to keep the quality and liquidity inside of the Kadena ecosystem. So yeah, please do. If you're serious about what you're doing and you would like to build on top of Kadena, we're happy to help.
Well, you heard it, folks. If you got an NFT project out there and you're looking for a good launchpad, definitely recommend Isoko. Their team is top notch. Definitely know what they're doing and are very hardworking, and will make sure that your needs are taken care of. So definitely get involved with them. Send them a DM. Jump into their Discord and reach out. We over at Koala Wallet, we're starting a Koala Tribes program as well with NFTs. It's not going to be something people can buy. It'll be a free NFT launch, but we're slowly getting into that NFT game. People have always been asking us since we started, when Koala NFTs. So we kind of got into that. So who knows though, maybe in the future we'll make it so that people will be able to trade them or something like that. And I'm sure if we ever do come up with those kind of plans in the future, we'll definitely be reaching out to you guys, as you are definitely very professional and know exactly what you're doing. And if anyone is interested in that, the free NFT for Kadena that we are doing right now, you can go to koalawallet.io/koala tribes, get all the information there and get yourself all set up. And hopefully we'll be sending out those NFTs. Not sure yet if we're going to bother doing the whole V1 mint and then transfer things over, or just wait for V2. We haven't really come to any conclusions yet, but because we want to find out what's best for us as well as the community, and what will be the best course of action. But rest assured, we are collecting addresses, making a big spreadsheet of all the addresses, so that once the time comes, we're ready to rock.
Chris, I got messaged by Omar. He wanted to know, where are you? He wanted to join. Where are you? Where are you, Chris?
Oh, I'm upstairs past the VIP thing out on the cigar lounge, if he knows where that is.
There's a cigar lounge.
Yeah, this building has like a little VIP balcony area, and if you go up the balcony area, head by the DJ booth and go straight out the door that you'll see straight ahead of you, there's like a little outdoor patio thing, and I'm hanging out there.
Okay, repeat that. Okay, I got all that. Okay. I feel like an informative agent or something for Loki and Chris inside of the conference.
Well, I'm not hard to locate. Not hard to locate. I'm a big, tall guy. I'm 6'4". I'm a fairly big guy, so people have been finding me fairly easily. So hasn't been too bad. But yeah, no, it's very awesome that this conference has been really great so far. I've been meeting a lot of really cool people. It is kind of a niche conference. It's pretty much just either Flux or Kadena type people here. But, been meeting a lot of really cool people, talking with them. Got to meet Ron from Wizards Arena, which was really cool. Got to meet Matthew from KMC. Got to meet you guys from Isoko. Got to meet the guys behind Secret Garden of Kadena, which was really cool. They're really awesome guys. It's just kind of neat to be able to finally meet the people that I've been talking with for the past year pretty much, and be able to, shake some hands, put some names to the faces. People are like, oh, I recognize your voice, but, I've never really seen what you look like. So it's kind of neat to, finally actually get to meet these people. Hopefully you guys can come out to a conference in the near future as well.
Definitely looking forward to it.
I hope I'm there. Next conference is going to be in Europe, CypherPunk, so that's where I would be the king right now, because our company is spread out through USA, Europe, and Dubai. We have in ground covered basically. If we need Asia, we send the Dubai guys. Right now I'm in Asia as well, but my main residence is in Europe. So we got all the world covered. If there's a conference across the globe, we can all attend and represent.
Yeah, that's the same with our team. We got people all over the globe. So no matter where in the world there's a conference, usually we have someone close by that we can send. And if not, Kobe is always willing to jump on a plane and head out to the conferences, as he likes going to them and shaking hands. And, a lot of people really, he's a very talkative guy, loves to promote and is very good at it and looks really good in a suit. I just got a plain kind of polo shirt on with the Eucalyptus Labs logo on it, kind of casual thing. But it's been very exciting. Oh, there we go. There you go. They found us. Hey, how you guys doing? Good. Hey, look, we got a whole group up here. We got more people jumping in. I'll make sure to add you as a speaker. So it's really great though that being able to have these events with people and get to talk with people and make new friends, make new connections. So hopefully we'll get a couple of guys. When's the thing for you guys today? 4:30 talk. All right, awesome. Oh, there's Omar.
What time is it? It's 2 p.m. for you, know?
It's about 20 to 2 right now, so another 2 hours.
I'm 12 hours ahead of you guys.
Awesome. All right, well, we got Omar in here. I'll mute my mic so that we don't get double speak.
Yeah, hey guys, this is Omar from KadCars Isoko. I'm here with SGK, Host Logic, and Koala. And this event, man, has been insane. We got to finally see everyone in person. It's been fun. How's everyone doing here? Is anyone in the audience at the event? If you are, leave a thumbs up or emoji. We'd love to meet you guys. I think the folks here probably are listening online, right?
Yeah, why would people
Why not?
listen to an AMA when there's a conference?
So for the people at the AMA, then let me give a quick shout out to a reward we're giving out to anyone who owns a KadCar or mints a KadCar before the end of the conference will get a Flux sticker for free to add to their car. So look out for that and hopefully you enjoy it, and it's the first of many upgrades coming down the line.
Yeah, we'll definitely be checking that out and getting our play in on some things. So it should be fun. Lots of good things happening here. But really excited to see where Isoko is going, where KadCars is going. like you guys said, we're kind of all in the same spot right now when it comes to NFTs and Kadena, of just in this holding pattern until Kadena figures out what they're doing with their standards and all that kind of stuff. But, that doesn't stop people from building in the background, working on things, just so that when that day comes, we're all ready just to kind of hit the go button and launch. And like we were saying earlier, hopefully Kadena listens to the community and to the people who are actually building on their platform, takes things into heart, and realizes that, there's some really amazing devs that are building on this platform, and maybe they might have a little bit better insight into what the needs are of the community as opposed to the team themselves. So, hopefully that all works out and works to everyone's favor in the future, because there's lots of really amazing people and lots of really amazing projects in this ecosystem, and they really just need the tools behind them to become, the next big thing in the NFT space and in the crypto space. So, it's, like I said, it's kind of a holding pattern, but I'm pretty sure, we're getting near the end of that holding pattern, hopefully in the next couple months. And hopefully by the end of the year, things will get kind of wrapped up and we can start 2024 off with a blast of some really amazing projects, building on top of a finalized standard that works really well for everybody. So yeah, very exciting. I wish I was back in my office. I'd have my my soundboard and everything hooked up, but it is what it is. You got to work with what you have when you're at a conference like this. But yeah, no, it's very exciting. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully things get figured out and we get things working out really soon. But is there any other kind of news you guys want to present to the community? Things that you're looking forward to in the coming months, besides obviously Marmalade V2 and things being worked out? What kind of ways, like you said, people can right now, if you're at the conference, you can come check out the KadCars, play the game, talk to the team, stuff like that. Besides the upgrades to the game and obviously the next round of NFTs and stuff, what in the near future can we kind of expect out of Isoko and KadCars that people should really, keep their ears open for and keep their eyes open and join the Discord, get involved, keep up with all the news? What are you guys most excited for in the next couple months?
So with Isoko, I guess. So first of all, I forgot to say that, introduce myself, that I'm Robert, I'm the new CEO of Isoko. So right now, I'm a bit restructuring everything, priorities and such. We decided to go with a bit of more like stealth launch and launching in different parts of it. So Isoko right now is being launched with a very bare minimum, to be honest. In essence, taking what marketplace is to the bare minimum, which is buy, sell, list, and releasing that feature. Once that feature is out, then we start adding more collections. We're adding the most important aspects of the marketplace, which makes a marketplace, and then adding our cool features on top of it. Because once you try to release too much in the one go, it usually leads to a lot of bugs, crashes, and it just doesn't make us look good or us feel good about the project. So what's next coming for Isoko is, as aforementioned, the lock collections. After the collections is out, we're gonna start adding sweep functions. With sweep functions, multi-currency is gonna be really close by as well. So multi-currency, which means that you're gonna be able to buy with Kadena, Solana, Ethereum, and other layer 1 currencies, because it's a really big bottleneck at the moment for Kadena. Nobody really wants to bridge for one or two projects to buy NFTs. Bridging is pain in the ass, whether it's an Arbitra, whether it's an Optimism, or any other layer 1 or any layer 2. So we want to make sure that people don't even really need to bridge to buy NFTs. We've seen with, let's say, with Friend Tech, that a lot of people faded at the beginning because they didn't want to bridge from layer 1 to layer 2 base. And bridging from layer 1 to another layer 1 is even bigger pain in the ass. And I know that EchoDAO is working on it, but I don't believe that many people are going to be like, oh, I'm certain that I want to bridge. There's not going to be a lot of volume through there. And after, so we're going to tackle that issue, the issue of people laziness in essence. First, then we're also going to add easy buy, so chain agnosticity on top of marketplace. At the moment, chain easy buy is available for Launchpad. It's going to be available on the marketplace as well later down the road, because we really don't want people to worry about any of those chains. So that's more or less a really quick through of what's coming next on top of the stealth launch. Of course, there's going to be significantly more features, and we have like over a year plan ready for what we want to implement. But I'm not going to go into too deep into that, because we still want to stay as agile as possible as a startup. And if needed, we're going to remove, add, prioritize differently. And Khalaf, could you summarize quickly what's coming up for KadCars?
So we're just very excited to get the game launched for everyone. It's something that's been on our top priority, and we want to ensure that when the game is launched for the public, basically all the NFT holders, that it's working correctly with all of its new features. So that's what we're looking into at the moment. And then once we get the game launched and we're sure that everything is working correctly, then it's multiplayer. And then once multiplayer is live, that's going to open a door that like we're really, really looking forward to in terms of competitiveness, showing off your NFTs, showing off your upgrades and whatnot. So those are the two main things that we're building towards in the upcoming, I would say, 6 months.
Beautifully said, guys. And I want to add one thing to what Robert said. So if you were paying attention, the theme basically of what we're trying to build in the next coming months around Isoko is user-friendly. Being able to use Isoko no matter your experience level of the space, making it easier for people on the outside. Like all our features, you'll notice, or most of our features will be tailored to that, because everyone knows how much of a pain it is. So yeah, beautifully said, Robert. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not surprising that you guys are thinking towards bridging to other chains, and like not so much bridging, but just kind of bringing in other ecosystems and other chains to a marketplace, because like you said, Kadena is a very kind of small community. I'd say tops 1,000 real active members, not really much more, but building up those bridges and building up those collaborations with other ecosystems is what's going to bring people to Kadena and to other projects. So, very hats off to you guys for forward thinking that way and seeing that, it is good to be focused on one ecosystem, but at the same time, there's so many other ecosystems out there that have amazing projects, amazing builders, and amazing communities that could really benefit by just, offering that as an option, just bringing that into the fold. So really cool to hear that you guys are forward thinking that way. And looking forward to seeing more. Omar, you got your hand up, or was that just a...
Yeah, no, I had my hand up. There's one more, I guess, feature that we're adding, and it makes sense to mention now, which will be down, coming soon, which is something we waited a long time for, and it's a little overdue. Koala Wallet. The Koala Wallet will be fully supported on Isoko and even on KadCars very soon. I'm not going to give you the date yet, but yeah, we have it ready on our internal test site. We just want to make sure it works nicely with Easy Buy, and then we're set to go. So yeah, anyone who uses their phone, soon you'll be able to very easily interact with NFTs through Koala Wallet on Isoko, or even through Koala, right? You guys have the NFTs built in as well. I think that's beautiful. Like you can view your NFTs within Koala. So I think that's awesome as well.
We're also going to be adding in auto injection to our browser extension very soon as well. So that'll be just opening up a whole nother way for you guys to be able to interact with all your favorite dApps. And hopefully that will include KadCars as well. We got our good buddy Ron as well, who is somewhere here at the conference that joined on in. I don't know if you got something to add there, Ron, but we'd love to hear from you as always.
I'm in the bathroom. Nice now, guys. And I think I'm going to find you. I'm going to find where this space is going live.
We are next to the VIP lounge. So if you make it to the VIP lounge, you'll see us upstairs above the crystal or rapid stage.
Oh, I feel like I'm just trying to hunt you guys down right now.
David, welcome to join. I'll go find you in a bit.
Dude, I have no idea where I am. I'm like upstairs, like behind the freaking, like, I'm in the bathrooms. I just met MW, dude.
Yeah, I'm W's here. George also is here from Scripting Off. Very big fan of
Yeah, dude, this shit is crazy. I'm just like walking back and up forth the hallway right now because I don't want to walk out there to where the speaker is and then hear you just talking on my phone. It's pretty loud. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm going to leave you guys alone. You guys can be Ron free for a little bit. I just want to come in here and bug you for a little bit. And, you know, fuck off. I'm going to go back out, finish making this beer, and probably talk to MW. Love you guys. Thank you so much. And bye.
All was I saying for you, man. Take care.
Oh, win.
What?
When? Omar,
Can't be a wrong conversation right out there. Well, yeah, can I?
go for. I need a selfie with George. You and George.
We took one.
I'm a
we took one.
huge fan of George.
We told him. We told him.
When you meet him, when you go meet him, you have to go be like, "Hi, my name is George."
No, it's too late. Yeah, we met him. We took a picture with him. Really cool guy. He's gonna come out check out the KadCars booth in a bit. So yeah,
that's
awesome guy.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll send you the photos we took with him, and he take photos with Koala, with SGK, with Ron. So yeah, a lot of photos.
Definitely, yes. I need a Ron selfie as well, and a Chris selfie.
Yeah, we'll take pictures and post them hopefully.
Yeah, lots of pictures being taken, that's for sure. Lots of really cool people here. It's been a really cool event, and it's been really great just catching up with you guys and actually getting to meet some of you in person. And yeah, because like I said, it's been really neat kind of talking to everyone for the past year, but finally being able to shake some hands, put some names to faces, and all that kind of fun stuff. But it's really great having you guys come back and update us on both Isoko and KadCars. You guys are working one of the probably hardest working teams in the space, really making some really good strides forward. Hopefully, you know, like I said, once some things get ironed out, some standards get standardized, that we'll see a big, huge influx of creativity and productivity being pushed out into the Kadena ecosystem and beyond. So I don't know if Ron's going to find his way up here or not, but make sure you guys follow the Isoko and the KadCars channels. I'm sure you'll be seeing some pictures being posted very soon of all the different people that we've met here. Probably one with myself and Ron and all these awesome people that are here at the space. So I want to thank all of you for coming back and giving us a good update about Isoko and KadCars. And for everyone listening, make sure you guys go follow all the accounts, follow Isoko, follow KadCars, get in their Discord, get involved, get your hands on some KadCars. You can still mint KadCars. They are still available. So make sure you guys go snag up some of those, get in, try out the game, and get ready for all the really cool stuff that they've been working on. So I want to thank you guys all for coming back and chatting with us today. It's very awesome talking with you all.
Likewise, it's always a pleasure.
I appreciate Chris. And appreciate you changing your profile picture to with the beard. Beard suits you well.
Actually, I'm actually clean shaven right now. I got rid of the beard. It's too hot down. Too hot down here in Muggy for a beard. I was just gonna be itchy and shit, so I was like, nah, I'll just get rid of it. It'll grow back in like a couple of weeks anyhow. My facial hair grows out pretty quick, so not too worried. The beard will be back before it gets cold where I live, so that's for sure.
Yeah, I can relate to that right now in Indonesia. It's like humid. It's like in Florida, basically humid and hot, and a lot of mosquitoes. So yeah.
Yeah, and then pleasure talking to you always. Thank you all for tuning in. Check out our Discord for, like you said, a lot of pictures. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Bye-bye. Appreciate Chris. Have fun in the conference. Send pictures.
Of course. Will do.
Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you guys all for joining us. Another great AMA. Make sure you guys go check out KadCars, check out Isoko, join their Discord, follow their Twitters, get involved. Go mint yourself a KadCar today so you don't miss out on this awesome game that they're building. And make sure you guys go check out KadenaEcosystem.com for all your Kadena needs. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming out and listening, and have yourselves a great day. That wraps up another amazing AMA. Thank you for listening. Here at Kadena Ecosystem, we strive to bring an open platform for projects being built on Kadena to present themselves to the community. Please ensure to do your own research on the projects before investing. Also ensure to follow us on our social media from Twitter to subscribing to our weekly newsletter to keep up to date on everything KDA related. You can find all the links in the description below. Take care.